Hi, and welcome to Fedmail. Thank you for joining us on this Friday afternoon. I hope you and your family members, your loved ones, and friends are doing well and are all feeling healthy. Once again, this week, we've collected a series of webinars, programs, and news from right here locally in Central Mass and from our partners around the world. Also included is a note from the folks at our local B'nai B'rith chapter announcing the winners of the Queen Esther Scholarship. Congratulations to the winners of that scholarship program. I also want to remind you that our annual campaign continues. Firstly, thank you so much to the very generous donors who have contributed to this year's campaign. And thank you to all of those who have contributed to past campaigns. You are responsible for all of the great work that Federation is able to do, all of the scholarships, all of the allocations that are made each year, and your support for Federation allows us to support our local institutions, our congregations, our JCC, and other Jewish life around Central Mass and around the world. So if you haven't yet made a gift to the annual campaign, please consider visiting our website, jfcm.org. It's very easy to make a donation, and we really appreciate it, and most importantly, we really need it. I also want to acknowledge the fact, or let you know that we're obviously aware of the anti-Semitic incidents that have happened around the country over the past, the past several weeks. And of course, this is part of a larger trend that has been taking place over the last several years of increasing anti-Semitic incidents. This past week, a famous celebrity made anti-Semitic comments that were connected to Louis Farrakhan. And Jewish Federation stands against that. We work with a number of local partners, including elected officials, the leaders of other institutions in the city and nationally, to ensure that those voices that are filled with hate and racism and anti-Semitism we're stood up to. We stand united in the face of that, in the front of that, and that's an important aspect of Jewish Federation and an important aspect of what it means to be Jewish. All of us need to stand together, stand united. We are only several decades past the end of the Holocaust. There are still Holocaust survivors alive today who experienced the horrors of those days, the horrors of the Nazi regime, and it's a responsibility that all of us have to ensure not only that never happens again, but to ensure that those voices that are so filled with rage and hate against the Jewish people are combated, and that we stand in opposition to those. And that is what fundamentally Jewish Federation is all about, creating a stable and safe Jewish community. So thank you to all of you who have helped us to do that, and all of you who in your own daily lives and in your own personal ways stand up to combat anti-Semitism and also stand up to combat racism. Two pandemics facing society today, just like the COVID-19 pandemic. And just as we have to stand together to solve that problem, we also have to stand together to solve the problems of hate in our society. And I think that we all can do that and should do that, and it should be a priority, just as the priority of just as we prioritize our own health and well-being. So with that, I want to wish you a good Shabbos. Thank you once again to all of you who enable Jewish Federation to support Jewish life here in Central Mass and around the world. And thank you for all doing your part. I wish you continued good health in the week ahead, and Shabbat Shalom.